Hello everyone, my name is Isabella and welcome to my channel. I've always wanted to start my own K-pop YouTube channel and here I am, finally making a video. My channel will mostly consist of unboxings, collection videos, hauls, and maybe in the future I can do chat videos, I don't know. So anyway, I thought that making a video about who and what I collect in K-pop would be a great way for you guys to get to know me, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what I collect. The vast majority of my collection is albums and photo cards, but I do try to collect light sticks and any other merch here and there when I can. For official merchandise, I really only collect it for my absolute favorite groups. The groups that I seriously collect are Stray Kids, ATEEZ, NCT, Wavy, Super M, Red Velvet, and Luna. I've also recently started collecting the boys, which is so exciting for me. Okay, so for Stray Kids, I collect all versions of their Korean press albums. I don't think that I want to jump into collecting their Japanese albums just yet. I mean, they only have one, but I just don't collect Japanese albums in general, and I don't want to force myself to collect them. I also don't think that Japanese albums are worth it for what you get. They're so expensive, and I'm not trying to drop $50 on one album. For photo cards, I used to only collect Jisung, who is my ult by the way, but recently I started to collect all members because I just can't decide anymore. And I'm making some pretty good progress with that collection, so I'm proud of myself. As for other merch, I don't have their lightstick yet, but I will 100% be buying it in the future. I will also occasionally buy Jisung's broadcast cards if I can, but I really don't do it that often unless I find one that I really like. So I absolutely loved this broadcast card, so I just couldn't help but buy it. Like, look at how cute this is. I love it so much. Okay, so next is ATEEZ, and I also collect all versions of their Korean press albums with no Japanese albums. For photo cards, I collect Hongjung. Also, can I just say that I'm so glad that I got his EP1 card earlier on because these photo cards are kind of going for ridiculous prices nowadays since EP1 went out of print. Like, I remember one time I saw Uno's going for like $40 and I was like, who is going to buy this? That is ridiculous. Okay, so next is NCT, and I collect all versions of their Korean press albums. I currently don't own all of their albums. I'm almost done collecting 127, but I just never ever got around to collecting the Dreamies and I hate myself for it. But I promise I do love them and I will get to them eventually. For photo cards, I collect all of Utah's Korean press photo cards, and I occasionally will splurge and buy one of those dumb holographic cards with the standee or card holder or whatever, or like one of these picture discs. Like, I don't know. SM Entertainment just keeps releasing so many random things for their artists. Like, I swear they're probably sitting in an office right now trying to decide the next best object to plaster Utah's face onto. Anyway, next is Wavy, and for them I collect all their Korean press albums. Well, this one was released in China, but you know what I mean. I don't do photo cards yet, but who knows, maybe I'll do them eventually. I really want to collect their photo cards, but I just can't decide who I want to collect. Like, I'm in between Young and Shajin right now, and I have to stop myself from collecting both because I'm a broke high school student and I can't afford that stuff. Okay, so next is Super M, and for them I collect all versions of their Korean press albums. For photo cards, I collect Baekhyun. I love that boy so much, but I swear he is so difficult to collect. His photo cards are always more expensive than the other members, and every single time I see one go up for sale, it's like the first thing to get taken, but I still collect him regardless. Why? I have no idea. Anyway, I also like to collect their pop-up store cards. Well, technically I don't collect them, but I do buy the members, like my top two. So I buy Baekhyun and Taemin. I tried really hard to get a hold of Baekhyun's raincoat photo card, but it kept getting taken so quickly every time I tried to join group orders, so I've kind of given up. But you know, if you're selling that Baekhyun raincoat card, then tell me because I need it. And I also like to get their these tour PCs. I don't have all the members, I only have Baekhyun, but I did attend their tour, so I wanted something to commemorate it, so I bought these secondhand. And then for their albums, obviously, as I mentioned before, I only collect Korean press, but for their photo cards, I also do American press, so I also have the other version of their American press photo cards. And then this is the only Korean press photo card that I have. I'm still on the hunt for the other version. Next is Red Velvet, my favorite girl group. I love them to pieces. So for them, again, I collect all versions of their Korean press albums as well as all of Joy's photo cards. I still don't have all their albums, but a goal of mine for this year is to have all of them. So maybe the coronavirus should just screw off so the albums can actually arrive to my house. Okay, sorry, I'm talking way too much. Okay, so next we have Luna. For them, I collect all of the A versions of their solo albums and the limited A and B versions of their full group albums. I only recently made the decision to collect the limited A and B versions. So for XX, I only have the normal A, and for Plus Plus, I don't even have the album yet because all the limited things for them are pretty much out of print. For hashtag, however, I do have both the limited A and B, and I want to continue doing that for all of their future releases. Luna just have so many albums, and as much as I wish I could collect them all, unfortunately, I can't do that. For photo cards, I collect all of Chetty's solo photo cards for all the albums, and then I also collect some of her other photo cards, like her Season's Greetings photo cards, and Meetin' Up or Linin' Up. And lastly, we have the boys, who I have just recently started collecting. For them, I plan to collect all versions of their Korean press albums, and you know how I said that I didn't really care for Japanese albums before? Well, you know what? I sure as hell am buying Tattoo because that was one amazing mini album. I'm telling you, if you haven't listened to that album yet, go and listen to it. It's so good. Anyway, back on topic, for photo cards, I'm planning to collect all of Chani or Nu's photo cards. I already have 2 of his photo cards from Dreamlight with me, so I'm really happy about that. I've really loved the boys for a long time, so I did make the decision to collect all of them. I actually already had a Chani fan sign page before from Dance 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 era, and later on I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna collect all their albums. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you all got to know me a bit better. I'm so happy to have finally filmed my first video, and I have a lot more ideas and content in store for you guys, so please stay tuned for that. Bye!